Grand juries in the headlines. Greg, thank you so much for being with us.
Lori, good to be here.
You know, you often say grand juries can indict a ham sandwich. Let's talk about what a grand jury is, some of the strengths and the weaknesses.
Lori, under our criminal justice system, there are three phases. Sessions court to determine if there's probable cause that you committed a crime. It's like tipping the scales of justice, 51-49. Is it more likely than not? If that finding is made, it goes to the grand jury, and there's a lot of disconnect when you explain a grand jury, eyes glaze over. 13 people meet in secret. I can't go, the client can't go.
The media can't go.
Media can't go, and the prosecutors get to convince 13 people that their position is right and ask for a true bill. Every state in the country has one except Connecticut and Pennsylvania. But once again, is it more likely than not that a crime occurred? If the answer is yes, the case goes to criminal court and a trial begins with jurors, and they have to convict you beyond a reasonable doubt of each and every element.
And when it comes to grand juries, this dates back to a really old law. They've been around forever.
To common law.
Yeah.
And basically, it's a game that you can't lose. It's a one-sided venue for prosecutors, defense lawyers. We jump up and down, we scream, we want transcripts. But no, under Rule 6, it's secret. And it's a game you can't lose until recently when you can. And there have been some big changes.
One in Illinois, one case in Wyoming. Let's talk about the Illinois case because that just happened last month.
Very troublesome, a high-profile case, elected officials involved in an ICE protest, 6 people. The U.S. Attorney's Office goes to a grand jury. Again, they control the playing field. The grand jury says, no way, Jose, no true bill. That's not good enough. They come back, again, ask for a true bill, an indictment. Grand jury says, no crime was committed, but that's not enough. Then they start talking to grand jurors in the hall, yelling at jurors, kicking them off the grand jury if they disagreed.
They're not allowed to do that.
And they're not allowed to do it, telling them their own personal opinions and how immigration is bad. Get an indictment. Judge finds out about this because it's really unusual to have 3 bites at the apple. She wants to see the transcripts. The government hides part of the transcripts.
So they're redacted, right?
They were redacted and pages were missing. Judge says, not so fast. She looks at the whole thing. Everybody did a big oops, Moon walks out of it, case is dismissed. Same thing happened recently in Wyoming. So now people are scratching their heads. Letitia James in New York, James Comey, is the grand jury system flawed?
Well, and is there a way to fix it?
Well, Rule 6 is a rule of secrecy, but I think these recent examples say there needs to be some scrutiny, monitoring, maybe a watchdog. But it's a system designed to protect the citizen, but something has happened, but ham sandwiches are safe.
All right, Greg, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you have a legal question, send it to AskIsaacs@WATE.com. Remember, we talk with Greg every Wednesday at 5:30 right here on Channel 6. For a deeper conversation, you can watch right now on our free WATE 6 Plus app.